All right, we are live. What's up? What's up? I see a few people got in here before I started. Tim, all right. See you in 40. All right, cool, cool. Noob of MCOC. VUK. What's up, y'all? Bobby. What is going on? Jada Murphy. Hey, hey. All right, let's take a look here at the live scene. Make sure all my cutoffs are laid out properly. I checked that before, but I always like to make sure. And let me go ahead and turn performance mode on. And we are just waiting for that arena to start. But how's everybody doing? Is anybody planning on going for the top 150? And if so, who are you wanting to get? All right. Let's start right on in here with the 5-star featured. And we're just going to go straight there. Whoops. Actually reset it by mistake. All right. Thor. Hey, Super Vega Man, what's up? And yeah, that is the exclusive champion. In fact, out of all of those champions, the only ones I don't have is OG Thor and who else? Dormammu. OG Thor and Dormammu. So if I were to go, it would have to be for OG Thor. Even though I want to awaken my Thing and Sentinel. Would have to go for Thor as well. Alright, let me move a little further up here. Edris, what's up, what's up? See Shadow with this new nerf to Cull coming. We need to look out for a nerf to Namor. Yes, you do. Raven Knight, what is up? All champions are in danger. But then again, they always were. Ghost, Corvus, all of them are in danger. None of them are immune to the Kabam chopping block. And we know they're not going to get buffed. They're at the top. And see, Cull, to me, didn't need a nerf. He was fine. But he probably endangered their plans, perhaps, or just not performing what they wanted him to perform. Never know what's going on in their heads. See, Kabam is robbing people. They have you spend money to get these champs, and they do what they want with them. Well, here's my take on that. First of all, Kabam is not making anybody spend money. I know you didn't say making them, but I just want to make that clear. Spending money on this game is a choice. I have chosen not to, frankly, because I don't have the money. But even if I did, I would be very sparingly spending. What I will accuse Kabam of is taking advantage of those that have addictions. Gambling addictions, to be precise. That I will definitely accuse them of. They are exploiting them. But they're not even the worst company that I've had to deal with. Maybe that's why I'm a little bit more or less outraged than some others. Because I've gone through something even worse. Leroy Miller, what's up? Hopefully they stop all the nerfing. No, they will not stop. They will definitely not stop. Hey, Ilac Skills. What is up? For you guys that don't know, Ilac has his own channel. Click those dots next to his name and go check him out. VUK, what's up, what's up, what's up? Where am I at? Georgia. Oh. Looked up to read something. Whoops. Pushed him to a special 3. Now I gotta sit here watching this thing. What do I get for not paying attention? So yeah, but that come like you buy a car and then yeah, I get that. But here's my problem with that analogy, Jada Murphy. This game is not a car. And unlike a car, you don't buy anything and own it. See, when you purchase a car, you expect to own that car. You're not leasing it, you're not renting it. Now, if you were to lease a car and then they go and change it, well, that's their prerogative. But if you bought a car, it's yours. And if they then come and change it, that's different. You don't own anything. When you spend money on this stuff, you are not purchasing it at all. And I think that's something that a lot of people forget. And back in the day, I used to have issues with that mindset when it came to software. Because I would want to purchase my software and do whatever I wanted to do with it. And of course, the companies are like, nope. You spent that money and you bought it, but it's not yours to do it what you want. And I'm not talking about reverse engineering it or, doing anything crazy. I'm talking about I purchased it and I should be able to make a copy and give it to whoever I wanted to. And they were like, no. But yeah, this, like I said, this is nothing new by any means, and they are not even the worst company. You guys would definitely hate Mythic Entertainment back in the day. If you think Kabam is bad, nah. See, this heat wave is crazy. I can't imagine how hot it is in Georgia. Yeah, it's hot here. It was a little cooler earlier today, but it's hot. Tam Solo, what's up, man? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a while, man. What is going on? I don't know which is hotter, the heat or the anger of people from all the nerfing. And they're right to be angry. Don't get me wrong. I'm not even trying to take away from folks' anger. They have a right to be angry. Kabam is a shady company. They're very shady. And they do some shady things. I've called them out on a few things. The Nick Fury, She-Hulk. But I know them now. And so I expect that sort of thing. As soon as I heard that they were going to go to a rebalancing, I didn't hear rebalancing. I heard we are going to be able to nerf champions in 3 months. And just because we told people we're going to do it, they shouldn't be upset. Wrong. But now that 3 months, and see, here's the thing that will get people really upset. They said 3 months, right? So you wait. You wait and you don't rank your champion up until 3 months is over. And they take a look at the champion and they say, okay, this champion is performing the way that we, like, so there's no rebalancing needed. So you rank up the champion. And then a month or two down the road, they discover some other data Now that people are using it more and they say, uh-oh, this is not what we were intending, and they nerf it anyway. You have no guarantees, and you never did. The problem with what they're doing, though, and why I call them shady, is their timing, for one thing. Their lack of transparency is another, and their poor communication. I mean, really bad. Like, they'll say one thing, and you can't even trust what they said. That's what I don't like. You took an extended break from the game, needed a recharge. Fair enough. See, at the end of the day, Kabam could never show us one champ in this game. Balance? Blance? I'm not sure I understand that one, Jada Murphy. Shady is Eminem, bro, not Kabam champ. Yeah, I don't know. Well, you guys may or may not have heard of Mythic Entertainment. Empros Gaming, what's up? But I'll tell you a story about my time in Dark Age of Camelot, which was done by Mythic Entertainment. In Dark Age of Camelot, that is a MMO, okay? That's what I played before this game for years. I'm talking back in the 90s when Ultima Online and Asheron's Call were around. So Dark Age of Camelot, I played for 2 years. And the way that it was set up, you had 3 different kingdoms. And the PvP aspect of it was called realm versus realm. So each of the realms, 3 realms, the only time they interacted was to fight each other, and you would leave your realm to go into this area where you fought. That's where all the battles were fought. And it was awesome. I had a lot of fun. You could battle and take over castles. Folks from other realms could come and help whoever owned the castle. They could teleport in, and then there was a big old fight there. It was wonderful, okay? So, of course, not everything was balanced properly. And there was a little history of why their game ended up not being very balanced. They panicked right before the end, and there had to do with copyright and all this other stuff, and they scrambled. But in any case, it wasn't balanced. So I played a ranger in Hibernia. Now, Hibernia was considered very underpowered. Okay, and I won't go into all of why, but the only character that was viable in Realm versus Realm was the Ranger. We could stealth and take out only some, not all, like mages. We could take out mages, but if we went up against certain other champions, a warrior or anything like that, we get our butts handed to us. Well, they decided to go in a different direction. Now, understand that you have to spend a lot of time building up your champion. You think getting resources for, a month or 2 is something? No. For me to build up my ranger, I played that game, just like I play this one a lot, I played that game for almost a year to get my ranger up to the top level so that I could, be viable in Realm versus Realm. And they decided to go in a different direction. And so they just started nerfing him. There was no advance warning. There was no commentary. There was no, all right, we're looking to rebalance anything. No. They just nerfed him. And they continued to nerf him. It got to be a sick, sad joke every patch, people were just like, wow, where's the nerf for the Ranger? They nerfed my Ranger until he was no longer viable in Realm versus Realm. All that time I had wasted. There was no compensation. There was nothing I could do except either continue playing with this crippled character or go with another character. So I'm used to companies doing some crazy stuff. Okay, let me catch up. So tired of that MCOC line chat garbage? Yes, impros. Well, you saw what I said about it. I will leave that chat. I'm not trying to deal with any of that kind of stuff. Anthony, what's up? Good afternoon. Time to hit that 5-star arena and put up 65 million for Winter Soldier. You see what my cutoff prediction is, right? They use YouTuber videos to see how good a champ is. That's what I feel. Yeah, they do that. We're kind of like beta testing for them. And like I said, they can do what they want. And at the end of the day, it's their stuff. But we can choose to not play. Or not spend and just relax. Let them do whatever they want, you know? As for me, as long as I'm having fun playing this game, I'll continue to play it. If they make the game not fun for me, then I'll no longer play it. I'll find something else. But I'm not going to waste a whole lot of energy, you know, any of that stuff. Yeah, a bunch of arguing and pointless fighting, and I do not argue. I'll discuss things, but I can tell when people don't know the difference between an argument and a discussion. And when they cross the line, I'm usually done. I've had to deal with that in my comments. I talked to one guy. He made a very rude comment, but I was like, okay, you know, let's see where his head's at. And I just, you know, talked to him civilly and, you know, with maturity. And eventually he started calling names and being insulting. And I was like, and we're done. I'm no longer interested in continuing this conversation with you. You know, as long as we were having a discussion, that's great. But I'm just not doing it. Won't do it. Nobody can make me argue. See, that's crazy. I would be mad. Mm-hmm. Like I said, I don't think anybody is wrong to feel the way they do. You know, be upset because they are doing some crazy things that you need to be upset about. And like I said, I've already called them out on some of their things that they do. D43, thanks for stopping by, dropping that like, man. Yeah, Tam, my sister is out right now with my other sister, my stepsister, and they're having themselves a ball out there. I don't know when she's going to be back, but they're going out shopping, I think. And I don't know what else they're going to do. That's the time when I find out that my sister went and saw a movie without me, and I'll be sitting there waiting for her so we could watch a movie together, and she'd be like, "Oh, well, you know, when I was out, you know, with my friends or with her, she just wanted to watch a movie, you know," and I'm just like, okay. But that's my sister for you. So who knows? Amino89, what's up, man? What's going on? I was checking Streamlabs, and it does. I don't know if they gave you the money back or what, but right now in the Streamlabs, not Streamlabs, AdSense. In my AdSense account, it doesn't have the other 200. So I don't know whether Streamlabs or YouTube's or whatever is going to fix it, and that's why it's not there, or whether that's not even part of what I'm seeing in there. But whatever they do, keep an eye on your on your finances to see, make sure they don't do anything shady. But we'll see. But I looked just earlier this week. Whoops. Went back too far. Oh, come on. So glad he wasn't awakened. Say, yo, Shadow, you doing milestones or a full grind? Oh, I'm doing milestones, PMP. And what's up? What's up? I do not like this arena. I'm hoping it's just a special one-off. See, someone needs to get off the high horse throne that he thinks he's on. Possibly. But again, I'm not going to be bothered. I will make my choice to leave that chat and let everybody do whatever they want to do. That's always my option and my preferred method. You know, I enjoy that group, and when I don't enjoy it, it's the same way that I deal with this game. I enjoy this game, and when it stops being enjoyable, I'm gone. So, same thing. You finished Variant 3 last night. Was that completion or the full exploration of it? But congratulations regardless, man. I'm already ready for Variant 4. Okay. Anna War. Hey, Ann. What's up? What's up? Good to see you. Everyone talking about that Cull nerf. I'm just happy about the Maw buff. Yeah. And see, I don't have Cull. I don't have Maw. I don't have She-Hulk. I didn't have Nick Fury. Still don't have Nick Fury. But I still get irritated when I see companies behaving in certain ways. But yeah, the Ebony Maw buff is nice. Now maybe I'll pull one. I've got a crystal opening coming up. Maybe I'll get an Ebony Maw or a She-Hulk or, you know, one of the champions that I want on my list. Or just get all dupes, which is what I expect. But it's all good. Okay, what we got? Jay Murphy says, I just pulled a 5-star Infinity cap. Oh yeah, Infinity cap is quite good. Mine is rank 5, Sig 200. I like him. All right, I'll keep an eye. And as I said, anything shady happens, I'll do it over again. And I appreciate that, Amino. You just don't know. I appreciate that big time. I was already thinking, in addition to the chair, I might use some of the money to get a solution to my computer issues. You know, either I might get a cheap motherboard if I can find an old one that's just like the one that I had, or I might just buy a Raspberry Pi. The latest one of those is like $55, I think, for the top of the line one. But you also have to have peripherals and things with it. So I think I'd have to get, I'd have to get a external hard drive for it, things like that. But yeah, I'm thinking about the different solutions. The Raspberry Pi solution is one. Getting a motherboard is another. But we'll see. We shall see. Whoops, I was too close. Wow, I got no bleeds on him? Wow. Yeah, eat all of that. There we go. Come on. Yeah, get them poisons. All right. See, by the way, I wrote to Kabam on the Cull Nerf post, wishing them luck, compensating those with rank 2 SIG 200 culls. Yeah. Yeah. That's gonna be rough. I don't even know what they're gonna do, honestly. They have not shown themselves to be very community aware, shall we say. I mean, I know that they monitor stuff. I know that for a fact. So they are aware of things, but the people who are monitoring it, the people that we see on the forums and who we talk to, you got to remember that those are not the people making the decisions. So all they can do is be the liaison. All right. So they'll come out and they'll say, all right, the community is saying such and such. They may even give their own opinion on where they think the game should go or whatever, but they're not the ones making the choice, the decision. And once the decision is made, hold on. Whew, had to sneeze. Once the decision is made, all they can do is convey what Kabam has said. I remember the outrage that folks felt when one of the Kabam community leaders spoke on the Archangel thing. Now, I don't know whether he spoke on his own or whether that's what Kabam told him to say. It should have been him just speaking from, Kabam. But perhaps that's why he was dismissed. I don't know. But the fact that they never said anything opposite to that is pretty damning evidence that that was something they said. So, yeah, they have not shown themselves to be very trustworthy. That is for sure. I do want Omega Red as a 5-star so bad. Say, I have him. I'm glad he's getting a buff. Yeah, I mean, I loved his smooth animations. I love it. Gone Luffy, what's up, man? Good evening. Yeah, it's early afternoon for me. Oh my. Mephisto. We gotta get this soul imprisonment off of us. There we go. And remember not to fire off my special 2. Yeah, come on. Throw that special 3. Why don't you throw your special 3? Come on. Throw it. Don't want to throw it, huh? So he's waiting for him to hit me and get my armor off. Then he would have thrown it instantly. Osman, what's up? So yeah, I agree. The shady stuff isn't good. It's tough to balance nerf champs in a game with microtransactions, and that's the problem. The one difference, like I mentioned earlier, that they're not even the worst company, and I told a little story about what Mythic Entertainment did during my Dark Age of Camelot times. But the difference is that they were not... Oh, wait. I got to be careful because I'm not on the streak yet. So let's do that and that. Because they didn't have microtransactions. And that does make a difference. All right. Let's grab you. And yeah, we'll just do that. But as long as people keep buying calves, yeah. Knowing that a new chap can be changed. Of course they're not going to change their ways. No need. Until the money starts drying up or getting low. There's no reason for them to. Okay, enough of that. Aha, we got Mickey Momo. Mickey Momo is an attitude. The Mickey Momo is a mellow mood. Your Momo when you're drinking lemonade. Your Momo soaking in a marinade. I know you're Mickey cause I'm Momo too. So I know what you're going through. But there's no Momo whenever I get close to you. What's up, Momo? And there's the link that I promised. So you guys can go there and hear the song for yourself. So you know exactly why I'm singing it that way. Idol, what's up, what's up? So I recently got a $2,500 refund after going for call for false advertising. Uh-oh. Don't they punish you for that? I heard that they did that and I was like, wow. That to me sounded so shady, but don't they give you like an in-game negative units or something like that? So even though you got a refund, you'd have to spend it in order before you could do it. So it's not really a refund. The only way that you will get away with it, and that's what by design, is to get the refund and then just leave. Because that's what they want you to do. If you get a refund, gone. They don't want you to refund and then continue playing their game. Let's see, let's grab that. Let's grab you and you. But I'm just curious if they did that to you. Because they were even giving people bans and everything before that. Toby, what's up? Yo-ho! So Low Shadow, this trouble is a first of a kind. Cull is the first 6-star to get a nerf. Hold on. Let's see, do I want to... This fight's going to be fun. To get a nerf and the price tag for max 6 stars are ridiculous. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, hold on. Oh, caught me good. But I had auto block. Okay, have to pay attention a little bit here because they'll get me good. But yeah, because of the money that was spent for that one, oh boy. Like I said, I don't even know what they're gonna do. Here's another champ I want as a 5-star. Yeah, it's worse than the 12.0. Yeah, man. And he's down. What timing? Billy D, what's up? What's up? Say, don't think so. First time you can get a refund, but if you do it again, it becomes negative. Okay, so they give you one time. Gotcha. So I'm trying to figure out how to connect QuickTime to YouTube to live stream using QuickTime. I can't help you there because I've never done it. All right. I'm still trying to go with my, let's see, grab you, with my 4 stars just to get to 15. Yeah, we'll do that. And then switch over to my, you see, it's getting rough. Switch over to my 5 stars. Yeah, that looks like a good team up right here. This is gonna be rough. Okay, we got those nice, come on. Yeah, incinerate. More incinerates. There we go. Love me some Hyperion. I've gotten chargebacks after the TOS was updated and haven't been banned or punished yet. If it does happen, I have no problem dropping the game for good. I think that's what a lot of people that were in that situation ended up doing. Can't blame them. Can't blame them at all. Yeah, Scarlet Witch. Look at that. What can you do? What can you do? Nothing. And that's after she was nerfed. Branco, what's up? What's up? I don't think I've seen you before. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see. What do I think about Cowell? What do you mean? Whoa. I just had a power surge. I was not okay. I lost that fight because the power just flickered on and off. Thanks to my UPS, I'm still here. But fortunately, that was the last one, so we didn't lose, you know, our streak or anything like that. But I don't know what. I heard my UPS go click, 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 and I was like, "What in the world?" And just forgot everything. But yeah, what do you mean? What do I think about Cowell? See, the other thing is we still have to see what the actual change is. Exactly. If they bring down his damage a little but increase his block proficiency, I think he would actually be more usable. Exactly. It's not time to panic over Cull just yet. I don't even think they know yet what they're gonna do. That's why they keep telling people to just, you know, wait. They don't know what they're gonna do right now. All right, these fights might be fun. Let's do that. Prevarius with a $2 super chat. Thank you very much. Who would you rank 5, Corvus or Ghost? Both unduped. Personally, Ghost. Because she is more useful in more situations. Both of them are beasts, though. So they're both rank 5 worthy, but I would give it to Ghost. Let's see. Actually, this one wasn't that bad. This fight here. The last one was worse. Tim stepping in with a huge roster. Whoa. Oh, I knew he was going to catch me coming in. Okay, let's get some stuff on you now. Now, the one reason I like Void is because they can do all like what he's doing right here. Don't want to throw his special. And I'm still doing damage. He can stand there like that all day. Okay, now that hurt. Okay. Ooh, we got lucky. I think. There we go. That was very lucky. I kind of messed that one up, getting hit in the corner and stuff. He could have thrown that special, and it would have been lights out. All right. Here we go. All right. Got him to, whoops. Got him to throw his special. Come on. Come on. Come on. Wow. Not gonna fire your special? Or, I mean, you're not gonna attack? Thank you. You see how he did that so that I couldn't fire off my special too? Amazing. He just refused. See, Corvus doesn't need to be rank 5 to be good. Absolutely not, but he is much better as a rank 5. He is one of those champions that greatly benefits from that rank up. Come on, Voodoo. Don't know how you do the voodoo that you do so well. Infinity MJ, what's up, man? So just keep Corvus rank 4. You can, but I would still rank 5 him eventually. It's just that Ghost is going to be more useful if you like her style and you are willing to put in the time to learn to fight with her effectively. Absolutely more versatile. All right, we're at win streak 15. See, it's 142. All right, we're going to just go ahead and start in on my 5 stars here. Until we are actually on the streak. Ew. Really? Let's bleed him a little bit. See, so I'm in my car for lunch and I heard you in my mind say, what in the world, to the milestone arena rewards. Man. I know I said that about the this new arena. Not a fan. Hoping it's just a one-off. But yeah, Corvus is still good at rank 4. Absolutely. But he's much, much better at rank 5. There's a reason that folks that get him as a 6-star consider taking him to rank 2. He's one of the few that I might be tempted to take to rank 2 as a 6-star. See, table for 1 in the Lurkers Lounge. That's all right. I'm glad you're here in the first place. All right. Speaking of my Corvus. Okay, nobody was talking about my Corvus, but hey, there he is. Yeah, Tim keeps getting bigger. I thought foolishly that I was catching up to him. I got a couple new champions. I was like, yeah, I got 101 5-star champions. And then I asked Tim, how many you got? I'm thinking, he might have, 110, and I'm catching up. He whipped out another 20. I said, alrighty then. Not exactly catching up then, am I? So I recently got, I just recently finally got 5-star Corvus and Ghost at the same time, and then a 6-star Void. I don't know how to use Void because I never had him as a 5-star. Well, in my opinion, Void needs to be awakened. And he's very easy to use. You basically spam his special 1. And spam his special 1. That's pretty much it. He's very, very easy to fight with. He's going to put debuffs on folks. Special 1 will put a debuff. And it's also on a timer. When you get all 6 of the debuffs, he has 3 rather. And you can stack them twice. So when you get 6, when he's awakened, it turns into Fear of the Void, and you get all the benefits from all of them, and you can get more debuffs. So, yeah. He's pretty straightforward to fight with. Whoops. So the milestone rewards are different for this arena. Oh, I haven't even looked. As soon as the arena started, I probably should. But as soon as this arena started, I was already streaming. I actually started streaming a little bit earlier, like about a minute or 2 before the arena started. Is there something different? Are we not getting 2,000 5-star shards or something? Because if that's the case, I'll just have a much easier time in this arena. Dark Child, what's up? Yeah, exactly. Spam special 1. Dark Zodiac, what is up, man? It seems like I just saw you. For you guys that don't know, Dark Zodiac has his own channel, and he is a fellow content creator program participant. So definitely check him out. He makes some really good and informative videos on the new champions. So definitely check him out. Okay, so this Mephisto is about to rip me a new one. And I'm about to have technical difficulties. Hold on. I know this ain't gonna take him out. He's gonna wait till he gets low, or he's not gonna do it at all. Okay, he didn't do it at all. No need for technical difficulties. But yeah, definitely check Dark Zodiac out, man. He's nice and calm, relaxed. He's a ticking time bomb waiting to explode. But then again, so am I. Let's see, you don't... Specific synergies for him? Wait, what? Oh, Corvus? No. Corvus doesn't need any synergies. Neither does Ghost. But she has some really strong ones, that's all. That trinity of Wasp and Hood is nuts. So if you have that, you want to run it, for sure. Okay, let's do that. He has a nice synergy with Killmonger and Sabretooth together. Yeah, but I mean, like I said, you don't need it. Yeah, let's do that. See, no doubt you keep getting bigger. Lost a 6-star fight. Went up against a 6-star Killmonger and got hit with 4 special 3s. Are you running suicides? That's the kind of thing I expect when I'm not running suicides. Oh, come on. Stop that. Get that out of here. Wouldn't use anything to my baiting. Yeah, that sucks. That's why I'm actually waiting to use my 6 stars. Now that I'm on the streak, I'll use them. But while I'm building up, I avoid using my 6 stars now, just because of that. Oh, okay. Oh no. No sir. Not having that today. Hello, hello, hello. Paul. How you doing, man? And a nice guy, Retro. I'm a Taurus. Wait, what? Uh-oh. Okay. You just want to stand there, but that neurotoxin gonna get you, girl. So you know the milestones, not rank rewards. Every other milestone, 2 million, 4.5, 7, blah, blah, blah. Milestones are giving a 2 to 4 silver era champion crystal. Okay, cool. But what I want to know, Tim, is are we still, well, you said milestones, not rank. I'm trying to think what were the milestones, because I usually don't pay too much attention to the milestones other than units. Are we still getting units in the milestones? I mean, I'm still going to go for the rank rewards of the shards anyway, you know, but those units is why I grind the arena so much. But yeah, I'm going to have a very big opening because I'm saving all of those things. So yeah, I haven't even looked at it yet. See, Corvus is even better with the Proxima synergy, especially against Nightcrawler, MODOK, and Iron Man Infinity War. Yup. True that. That True Strike, very nice. But did you know, you go up again. I almost lost because of this too. I went up against Spider-Gwen with Corvus. I had the can't touch this path. And I had Proxima, so in section 1, I got the True Strike. So I was set, right? And I took out everybody, and I got to her, and she evaded me. And I went, wait, what the what? I didn't know. She ignores that. I'm like, okay. Almost wrecked me. Whoops. My bad. Okay. Here, eat all this, girl. All of this. You got an MSI. Oh, computer. I was about to say, what champion is that? But yeah, I remember the MSI company. I had a MSI motherboard back in the day. Oh, there we go. Just needed him to do one. No suicides for me? Yeah. In that case, that's exactly what I expect to happen. You're beating up on Katie Candy. Why are you beating up on Katie Candy? Leave her alone. Katie Candy is not for the beating up ons. Ooh. My bad. Oh, I see what you're doing. I got your number now. Yeah. No, son. There we go. MCOC is so annoying. I don't wait for 6 stars. If I use them, match 6, I'll be awake when they come around. Yeah, see, right now it's almost 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I don't want to wake up at 2 in the morning to get my 6 stars on cooldown. Chances are I won't. I'll wake up at 5 and so it won't really matter. But let me get them on cooldown anyway, just in case I wake up at 2 to go to the bathroom. Because it don't take much to get them on cooldown. But I don't wait long. And what happens a lot is I'll forget to run them. Like yesterday, I actually forgot to run them, and it was like 7 o'clock. And I could have run them this morning, but then they wouldn't have been ready right now. So I was just like, okay, never mind. But yeah, unless I'm going for a champion, I don't really worry about it too much. That's right, Hulkbuster. Rank rewards are the same. Yes, still units. Okay, instead of the PHC. Oh, okay, I got you. Got you. That works. Ooh. Bring it. No sun. Eat all that. So if I use them at 1:15, they'll come around 12 and I'm still awake for that. Okay, fair enough. See, I'm not. 15 minutes before war. Wait, what? Did I not place defenders, Marine? Hold on, guys. Ah, hell. All right, hold on. All right, guys, hold on. Hopefully it doesn't lock my machine up. Whew. I'm glad you said something, Marine. Y'all gonna have to just bear with me for a second here. Hold on, I need to see what defenders I need to be placing. Hold on. Give me a second. Where is it? There it is. In a note. Hi, Marine. Okay, let me make sure I got the right champions. See, got you. Where is it? There you go. You, okay. Still got you. Okay. Need to switch somebody out. Let's edit this. So who's not there? Okay, so we still got you, so I'm changing him out. And putting you in. And I'm taking you out. Wait, what? Oh yeah, taking you out. Putting, where are you? You in. All right, get in there. Woo, that would have been rough. I'm just gonna put them someplace here. Let's see. Don't know where you guys want them, but and there we go. All right, Marine. They are placed, so you got a little bit to rearrange them. Hold on. Okay. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Woo. I don't think I have ever failed to place my defenders, but we are planning to go a little bit more serious this season. So we were, and we have some new people. So we were talking about the different defenders, and mine changed a little bit. And I was waiting for things to get finalized, and then I completely forgot. Alex Bruce, what's up? At the bottom of the screen, you have my current prediction. Keep in mind that this is a guess, so you want to go higher. Personally, I always go for overkill. So if I wanted Nick Fury and I didn't have him, I would be putting up 5 and 6 million. But that's me, because I know that they're not going to go that high. Yeah, Momo, no. No. Don't get to see my defenders. No, that's cool, Marine. I'm glad you did, because I had completely forgotten about it. I know that we were waiting, and I think they didn't have them all straight until earlier today. I'm not even sure when, but yeah. Panther Nation, what's up? Seems like we were all in another chat recently. Yes, we were. We certainly were. Yeah, I blacked the screen. Actually, I found an easier way to do it. You saw how it went black, right? What I used to do is I would go into Streamlabs OBS and I would turn off that source. So I have a source for Air Server, and I would just turn that one off and then have to remember to turn it back on. But I found out what I could do is just minimize the Air Server window, and it blacks it out. You can't run it minimized. So I was like, okay, that works. Much easier, much faster. Yeah, Nick Fury is much sought after. Even people that don't have him as a 5-star want him as a 4-star, even if it's just for his synergy. So yeah, I would be putting up more. Just keep going. Yeah, Doc Zodiac, we're in that chat as well. Ooh, that was a little bit of excitement. I was just like, oh man. Because of course I'm not monitoring line chat while I'm streaming. And I wasn't really monitoring it when I was in your stream, Dark Zodiac. When I went back there, I saw Marine was telling me an hour ago that we had an hour to place. So, but I was out shopping with my mom, and when I got back, I went into Dark Zodiac stream, and I was just relaxing and doing a little grinding. I did the 3-star arena, got all the milestones last minute. So yeah, I would have missed it completely. I wouldn't have even thought about it until it was too late. Too bad I couldn't have got that special 2 before he went to his regen. But I got it now. So I'm a little upset there's only one stream for you. I like when there's 3 going at once. No, I got that one now. And I think it's a bug on their end, because that shouldn't even have been possible, but it might not be. It may be a feature, and I just don't know how to reconnect to those streams, so they ended up being orphans, but they weren't really orphans. So I don't know. El Nino, what is up? I hope there's some girls in that sexy chat. Yes, there are. Let's grab that. How's the Mother of Shadow doing? She's doing okay. She's, you know, she's getting up there in age. But she's still here, still mobile. And we're still able to enjoy her for a little bit longer. I told her she needs to break records for long living. Yeah, she just shakes her head at me. Her concern is more that, you know, her kids are straight and settled. Jay House, what's up? What's up? I owe you $20. Wait, what? Titan, what's up, man? Titan for the win. You know, that is the motherboard that I have, in fact. I have, I believe it was the original For the Win motherboard. They don't even make it anymore. If I wanted to get another one, I looked on eBay and I didn't find the exact one that I had, but I found, you know, some of the newer models of it. Some of them are still a little pricey. I was hoping to grab an old one that folks just want to get rid of or something, but no. All right, those are my 6 stars on cooldown. Hey, I'm good, man. I always get you with that. Yeah, you do. I take owing people money seriously. I hate owing people money. I hate it with a passion. So if I actually forgot, I'll be like, wait, what? Okay. Always got to pay attention when I'm fighting Domino. Domino! Says, yeah, got a Taskmaster target, guys. Oh. Is that the next one? Okay, hold on. Ooh. Had to be careful because Blade will wreck me with one special 2. So you got Taskmaster target, guys, in events. Want to burn energy, please, and thank you. Yeah. I was going to say, if anybody knows, post it up. I don't know yet, of course. I didn't even know it was Taskmaster. But I'll bet you in the time after time event, there's one. That seems to be the case for a lot of them. Say, hey man, sorry man, I wish I could donate, but I can't, don't have any money. That's fine. You don't have to donate anything to hang out. So what I want and do was like the stream and sub to you, and that's all you need to do. And I appreciate that too. That helps. If you want to do anything more, just watch the ads. You know, watch the ads, maybe click on something. And what that does, you know, it's a small amount, but the more of that you do, the more ad revenue, because the ad revenue does add up. You know, it may take a month or two before it's enough to, you know, send me, but it does add up. It is there. So if you want to do that, great, but you don't have to. Yeah, let's do that. Well, in that case, you owe me 2K. Yeah, see, I already know that ain't true. Because I would never forget that I owe someone that much money. Put it this way. Back in the day, and this should give you an idea when I tell you the amount, I bought a couple of hard drives. They were 40 gig hard drives off of a friend of mine on credit. I was in school, in college. And it was $700 for two 40 gig hard drives. And I remember to this day that I owe him that. Well, I don't owe him anymore because I contacted him and I was going to send him the money. And he was just like, man, he said, don't worry about all that. He was like, forget all that, because it had been years. You know, it was after I got a job and so could afford it, you know. And he was just like, yeah, don't worry about all that. But I still remember it to this day. See, Storm, I'm so proud of this one. Wait, what? So hit like and share this stream with your friends and alliance mate. Oh yeah, it definitely helps. That's how my channel grows. I have not yet advertised in any kind of meaningful way. You know, if you consider advertising me posting in some of the line groups that, you know, I'm going live or posting up some of my videos back in the day, that was the only kind of advertising I did. I used to go on Reddit and I would post there. But that was really it. It was word of mouth. It grew very slowly, still grows slowly. I didn't really get a whole lot of help advertising wise from a lot of the, you know, they have some bots and things that will advertise other people's channel. I see it all. I don't have any of that help. So my channel has gotten on where it is because people are talking about it and they see it and they talk about it. And that's how I like it. I will sue Stone. Oh, Lord. That's why I didn't get it. That's why I didn't get it. I really got to figure out a way to get that cool point system going. All right, let me get this guy here. All right, Titan Gamora duped. Benefits a lot. Okay. Jonathan Mandingo, what's up? What's up? All right, Titan, I'm gonna show it, but I do just want to warn you for the future, since you're still new, because I had to learn this myself. Fortunately, it was before anyone got really upset with me. But you don't want to go into someone else's stream. I know it seems like a great time to advertise your own channel to get the word out about your channel. Go to a streamer that, you know, has a bunch of people, because I thought that myself when I started, but not a good thing to do. And what will happen if you do that in certain other channels on their streams is that they'll ban you. So you don't want to do that, but I'll let that slide right now. Woo, there we go. Attack phase started. And fortunately, thanks to Marine, got my defenders in there. That was a close one. Okay, are you near the end of the stream? Nope, not near the end of the stream. See, when you're done the stream, can you guys raid Gus? If he's still streaming, yeah, we raided him last time, so yeah, I have no problem raiding him again. I'm sorry, man, I forgot about it. I'm really sorry. Yeah, there's no problem. That's why I was just letting you know. Because some of the other streamers are not nice about it. They're really big and they have zero tolerance for it. They'll talk about you. They'll ban you and badmouth you. I ain't that way. Unless it continued and was persistent. Still wouldn't badmouth you, just, you know, time out first. And I do not give like 3 chances. 3 strikes, you're out. Nah, this ain't baseball. I'm always into that. I'll say it one time, you get 1 chance. After that, Woo! Almost was able to evade all of that. You gotta be careful. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, what? Okay. Yeah, see, that Venom had double my PI about. Let's see, he'll be going for at least another hour. Oh, me. I was just like, okay. Some war matches? Oh, no. After this, I will have to check it out. I might start recording again since we're going to be doing it a little bit more serious. We're just aiming to get into Platinum. Platinum 3, maybe. We've been so lax, we're not really trying to push that hard for this season. You handle that well. Spamming your channel will get a person cut. Yeah. Like I said, I'm laid back and I'm very forgiving. I don't really. A lot of things don't bother me that bother other folks. But if I ever do get upset, yeah, then it gets ugly. But it takes a lot to get me upset. And chances are, I'll do something before I get upset. I won't even let it get to that point. Come on, come on, come on. And down he goes. I was about to delete what he said. Yeah, Momo, it's cool. Jam. Oh, jam. Jam. Teddy jam for me, yeah. What's up, Jam? Says, yeah, I remember Seaton ripping someone apart for promoting themselves on his stream. It was rough. Yep, I remember that too. That's in fact who I was thinking of, because I saw that he was a large YouTuber, right? And I thought, hey, you know, I'm up and comer. Let me, see if I could get a shout out or something like that. But I was always nervous about doing that. And before I could do it, that happened. Somebody did it, and he ripped him, called him everything but a child of God. And I was just like, okay, glad I didn't do it. I'm one of the only few who can promote their own channel with the great Lord Shadow. Yeah, like I said, there's some that I don't mind. mainly because they are responsible with it. Just tell a story and you have a sub for life. I told a story earlier about my time in Dark Age of Camelot and Mythic Entertainment and how they nerfed my poor ranger. Almost, well, they nerfed him so he was no longer viable for what I needed him for. See, laid back comes with age. You know what, though? I've been laid back for a very long time, even when I was young. It's my personality. Because I can promise you, and I know you know this, just because you get older don't mean you're laid back. There's plenty of folks my age and older, they are not laid back. Yeah, buddy. All right, there we go. I want this 5-star feature. Do you, Jam? I ain't touching it. I'm going for my 2,000 shards. It also helps that I have all but 2 of the champions in that pool. The only one that I would go for in that pool would be OG Thor. But I would have preferred that they had a Dormammu arena, because then I could have grinded for him and picked him up. But hopefully this is just a one-time thing, but they may be testing the waters. And I hope they don't keep doing this. If they do, well, they've just taken away one of my guaranteed ways to get, you know, a champion, to expand my roster. It's not like I go for every single one of them, you know? But when they do have a champion I don't have, like, say they had an arena for Crossbones or Dormammu, that's what I like to see. Old champions that I don't have, I'll grind for them all the time. But if they do it like this, I can't get them, because they'll put Crossbones in there along with Captain Marvel movie, you know, some other sought after champion. So yeah, I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan of it. Lloyd Shadow could carry a note a little bit. Yeah, I won't make your ears bleed. I can't really sing all that well, but I'm not gonna make your ears bleed. Elite Samurai, what's up? What's up? Retell the story. All right, I'll retell it, but hold on. Let me catch up to the chat a little bit. I think I'm more chill now because I see the bigger picture. Well, you definitely have a point. When you get older and you see things, you would hope, it doesn't always happen, but you would hope that you would change a little. You know, when you're young, you're hot, on fire, your hormones are raging, and you're passionate about all kind of stuff, and, you know, gung-ho, you're immortal. You know, you ain't worried about doing nothing because you can't die, you know. And when you get older, you should have a more mature perspective on things, but that doesn't always happen. Maturity is not guaranteed just because of age, you know. So yeah, some people, they gain that more adult perspective, and they are very much more laid back than they were when they were younger. Others, they get even worse. Okay, let's see. There's people older than you. That's right. There are, Tim. Imagine that. See, I just can't tell what this world would go over. OG Thor. Oh, what this would go over. OG Thor is who I want. Yeah, OG Thor is who a lot of people want. That's why it's going to go high, I think. Sorry, hanging a curveball. Uh-huh. All right, hold on. Oh yeah, he's not even awakened. Haha. I don't care about you. Bring it. Okay. Don't bring it. Oh yeah, that's what I thought. I feel like the opposite is true in most cases. In a lot of cases, you're right, Paul. see, not me, 26 years old, finishing up school for emergency management, along with taking my basic law enforcement and fire rescue classes on my downtime. Sounds good, man. Brennan, what's up? I haven't seen you in a while either. A lot of people are coming. What's going on? Where have you been? What you been doing? And please don't tell me who you been doing, because I don't want to know. But good to see you, man. Oh. Oh, no, you don't. You ain't catching me like that. There we go. Let's see. MK, YJ, Falcon, Ronin, Arenas. I know, right? Exactly. See, maybe this could be a method of future new arenas besides the feature. I don't know what they're planning on doing, but I don't like it. So I don't know what they're going to do, but I don't like it. Say, hey, mister, do you sell camels? Yes, I do. This is Camelot, Merlin, Autos. Okay, gotcha. Still haven't done T4B. Oh, isn't that about to be done? Okay, let's grab these guys here. Let's see, got my 6 stars in and about all my 455s and 565s. Yeah, I'm going a little bit slower because I'm trying to read chat and all that. Are you grinding for top 150? No, I am not. Bobbo, what's up, man? How are you doing? Yeah, I'm not a fan of this new arena. The only time I grind for the top 150 is when it's an old champion that I don't have, that I know is going to go low, or it's a new champion that is going to go low. But yeah, I don't put up those crazy scores. Not me. Let's see. Kabam is using OG Thor like a carrot in front of a horse. Absolutely. He's an exclusive champion. That's nuts. So I'm 13 right now, but everyone says I have the maturity of an adult. So I guess that's what I've come to believe. It's possible. I was always very mature for my age. In fact, one of my my girlfriends, when I turned 30, told me that I was finally the age that I always acted like when I was in college. And I had heard that even when I was in high school. Folks used to always come to me for advice. All kinds of advice. Stuff that I didn't have direct experience with even. They would ask me for advice. And they would tell me that it was like talking to their dad. And I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. See, I listened to myself and shared your stream around line. That may have helped. Maybe that's why there's so many people. I don't usually have this many people in my chat. For sure. See, Elite Samurai says, gonna have to run my 5 stars just before it expires. Gonna be so tight. Yeah, man. But you don't want to miss out on them T4 basics. That's the one thing that I am usually short on. See, what they did with the new arena is that they took the only thing that is not RNG based in the game. Exactly. Well, it's not that it's RNG now. It's still not RNG. Because you choose which champion you want. It's not random. You don't get a crystal that has one of those champions. You actually do get to choose it. But what they've done is they've cut out the bottom feeders, like Brian Grant called us one time, and then retracted it. But it's true. I only go for the low-hanging fruit. But with this, I can't. Because there won't be a low-hanging fruit. That might be what they want. It's more competition for that arena. Unfortunately, with all the bots and everything else going on, it's just moving champions out of our reach that we might have been able to get ordinarily. You know, the big whales that spend, they're going to still spend. But the arena grinders, those are the ones that are going to be most affected. But it might be according to their plan, but we don't know. This is like their anniversary, so it may just be a one-off. See, I'll see what I can get by midnight. The man Moses, what's up? What's up? Oh. Yeah, buddy. So you've been grinding for work, bro. Hope you're doing good. Oh, okay, cool. So you're trying to get my real estate license. Aha. Well, you do that thing. Okay, so here's the story that I was asked to repeat, since there's more people in here than when I actually told the story. So back in the day, oh, and by the way, the reason this story came up is because I was telling people that as bad as Kabam is, I've had to deal with companies that were worse. And I held up Mythic Entertainment. You can even do a Google. They're on the wiki. I held them up as an example of a really bad company. So Mythic Entertainment produced an MMO called Dark Age of Camelot. And I played that game for 2 years. You paid about $14 a month in order to play the game. Now, in this game, this particular MMO, it took a long time to build your characters up to their max level. Now, the way this game was set up, you had 3 realms, and these realms did not interact with each other except in this one area where you fought each other. Okay? Out there, you engaged in what was called realm versus realm combat. Because once you went out there, any of the other 2 realms could attack you and you could attack them. You could also take over castles. So you had castle sieges. It was awesome. Okay? Loved that game. Most fun that I've had at that time doing any kind of PvP. But in any case, because of that, you could imagine that those who were higher level had a big advantage. Okay, the top level was 40. If you went up against a level 40 a level 40 character in another realm, chances are you were gonna go down. Okay, you were just going down. So you wanted to get to the top level as fast as you could because it was an advantage. And you didn't necessarily have to be 40. You could be like 38, 39 and have a good shot at it depending on who you were and who they were. But they had access at the top level to skills, abilities that you wouldn't have yet until you got to your top level. All right, so hold on before I continue. All right, the man Moses grinding to awaken your Nick Fury. Yep, I would put up 4 or 5 million myself if I were you. John Wesley Thomas, what's up, man? How are you doing? I've got my cutoff predictions at the bottom, but I would always go higher. All right, but anyway, so that's how the game was set up. All right, you had an advantage the higher your level, and the classes, you also had an advantage depending on what class. So one of the realms was called Hibernia, and they were the underdog. None of the classes in Hibernia were really good except for the Ranger when it came to realm versus realm. That was the only viable one that we had. The only reason that we could even somewhat hold our own in realm versus realm battles was because of our Ranger. In other realms, they had all kinds of good champions that were stronger, and therefore they could build up faster to the top level. In order for me to compete. I played that game for more than 8 hours a day for almost a year before I got to the top level for my Ranger. Okay? That's how long it took to get to the max level. Now, later on, it got much faster and easier, of course, as the game progressed. But at that time, that's how long it took. So now I have a Ranger, the only viable realm versus realm character for Hibernia, right? Mythic decides they want to go a different direction in realm versus realm. They no longer want champions or characters. I keep saying champions, but they don't want characters to be able to solo anyone. Okay, so the Ranger could not beat anyone except a few couple of classes, the mage class and so forth, right? If they tried to go up against a warrior or a cleric or even the healer, they couldn't beat them. They would get their butts handed to them. But because they decided to go this route, they started nerfing. They nerfed every way that you could think of. They nerfed. Okay, you'll hear me often tell you that you don't have to affect a champion. Dark Age of Camelot, Elite Samurai, is the game I'm talking about. You don't have to directly nerf a champion. So it became a running joke, a sad joke, because every patch there was a nerf to the Ranger. Every patch for a long time. And one patch, folks were like, wait, we don't see a nerf to the Ranger. Oh, wow. That was ugly. Okay, whew. I almost lost that one. Basically, here's what they did. We couldn't find the nerf, right? Because we looked under the section for Ranger. Because usually there was some change to the Ranger that nerfed him. And when we didn't see it, we were like, all right, the Ranger wasn't nerfed. Wrong. And this is why I tell people that a nerf is any change in the game that results in the less effectiveness of a game element. That's a nerf. So because Ranger wasn't changed at all that time, folks at first said, oh, he wasn't nerfed. So you remember what I said, that we couldn't fight as a Ranger. You couldn't beat anybody except for a couple of classes, the mage class, right? So how you would do it, a Ranger could stealth, they were part of nature, blah, blah, blah. All right. So they could stealth. So from stealth, you had this one ability called aimed shot. Once you shot it, you came out of stealth. You could not go back into stealth. So it was like your one big shot. Okay. And that's how we were able to take out mages. A mage could be, sitting there, and we would shoot from stealth. That shot would hit them hard, and then we would need to still fight them and get them down, but now they would have a big, large chunk of their health gone, And we were usually able to kill them before they took us out with their spells, depending on our level, their level, that sort of thing. So that's how we were able to take out mages. So with all the nerfs that they did, we were still able to beat mages. So under the mage changes, mages got a new ability, a shield. The shield was only good for one attack. One attack and it was gone. Do you guys see what that did to the Rangers? The Ranger was not changed, but giving the mage a shield completed what they were doing all that time. We were no longer able to beat anyone because the mage would have their shield. Now, what you could do is you could be stealthed, and if someone else attacked them, got their shield down, then you could attack. And that's what they wanted. They did not want anyone able to attack on their own and be able to solo anyone. But they did that. And they did not give us any warning. The only way that you knew about a nerf was that it was in the patch notes. That was it. There was no talking about it. There was no discussing it. Do you think I got any compensation for what they did to the Ranger? All that time that I spent? No. There was no compensation. The only thing that I could do was to choose another champion or another character and work that one up to 40, spend more time knowing that they could do that at any time. And they did. They nerfed, basically, they nerfed so bad and so often that a saying was like, nobody nerfs like Mythic. That's what we used to say for years after we stopped playing that game. Anytime someone in another game would talk about a nerf, we would say, nobody nerfs like Mythic. Yeah, that's bad, but nobody nerfs like Mythic. That's how bad it was. That was just what they did to the Ranger, but they did stuff like that all the time. And I know a friend of mine, he stuck with the game for a while until they finally just crapped all over the champions that he wanted to play. And he was just like, all right, enough. He stuck with it for about a year and a half. I stayed with it about 6 months longer than that. And then he found a game that we both could enjoy. And we left. Played another game. But anyway, that's what happened with that game. All right, let's see. I want to watch Yogi Bear and Boo Boo Bear now. Sounds like Ghost. J Slap, what's up? What's up, man? New. Or I just forgot. Using an MK in my presence. Oh, man. Hey, I know you feel salty about it, but hey, man. But yeah, so I understand people's outrage over what Kabam has done, but having played so long and gone through things like that, I'm just like, yeah, that sucks. But, you know, the only thing I'm gonna do is if they do something that really ticks me off and makes this game unplayable and just not fun for me, then I'm gone. I'll make a nice little video and I'll find another game. But so far, this game is still fun. And as long as it is, I'll still be here. It also helps that I don't have the money to spend. Woo, look at this. Wow. Oh, that was ugly. Now, I had to evade his special one there because I was spamming. After I hit him, I was spamming my special 3. But he got his special 1 off before me still. Yeah, that's right. All right. Woo. That Korg was a little spicy. Bumplestiltskin. I'm always fighting him in arena. I'm just glad that Korg wasn't awakened. That'd have been ugly. See, no amount of nerfs would want to make me quit. They would have to change some fundamental gameplay. And that's what I'm saying, Bob. They would have to make it less fun. And in order for them to do that, yeah. Like, okay, here's what it would take for me to, decide to move on. So you all know that I'm free to play. I don't really have the money to be spending, and so I decided to just do that. But if this game became not just less free to play, but actually more hostile to free to play, that would do it. And in order for them to do that, they would have to change something fundamental in the game. People say that this game is pay to win. It's not. I know what pay to win looks like, and if this game became pay to win, then yes, that would do it. I would leave. But it would have to change considerably for it to become a pay to win game. One of the things that I was worried about with that new proposal about the loot boxes was that they might become that way. But now, a point was made. The story that I told about the nerfs with Mythic, there is one big difference. I spent my time, and of course I was paying $15 for access to the game, but I spent my time with that Ranger. That's what was wasted. But this game has microtransactions. That game did not. So that makes a big difference. People spent money. It would be like I spent $500 on that Ranger, and then they did something like that. Yeah, I'd be pissed, and I would want a refund. Because the champion that I bought is not the champion that I have. That would be very, very bad. But knowing how companies are, I'm not about to spend $500 on anything because I know they can change it. I've been through it. Not gonna do it. Not gonna spend my money like that. And so a game that would require me to do that in order to be viable won't do it. But I'm living proof that you don't need to spend in order to be viable. Brian Grant, living proof that you don't need to spend in order to be viable, but you do need to have time. If you don't have time, you need money if you want to be viable. At the top end, you can always play this game and not worry about all of that, which is definitely an option, and just relax and enjoy it. You don't need to have the top champions for competition purposes or anything like that. Just enjoy it. But yeah, that's what it would take. It would have to be something big. They will nerf. I'll call them out if they're behaving badly. But it's not going to make me go anywhere. Because I'm not doing anything that would place them in a position to really piss me off. Won't do it. So yeah, as long as this game remains as it is and they keep coming with some Marvel, champions that I can get and play with. But, even that arena, we don't know whether that's going forward or it's just this one-time thing, right? But even if it becomes the new arena, okay. That's going to hurt my progression a little bit because I still don't get all the champions that they have in the 5-star feature. It's only when it's an old champion and only when it's a champion I don't have. So I'm still going to grind. I'm still going to get crystals. So they would have to change a lot. Like those Cavalier crystals, those actually worried me. That was the closest. All right, take care, Dark Zodiac. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for stopping by. But yeah, those Cavalier crystals, I was worried about those. I do believe that they adjusted the rates because what I was seeing early on, I thought would break the game. I really did. And that was making me sad because I'm like, wow, yeah, I can get the Cavalier crystals, but that gives a very huge advantage. I mean, a huge advantage. I still could be viable. You know, that wasn't going to stop me, but that was definitely unbalancing. Big time. And I don't have any proof, but I do believe that they were released at one rate, and once all the big spenders, you know, the whales fed, it was adjusted. What in the... Wow. I'm not quite sure what just happened there. Woo. Okay, let's get this on. All right. So yeah, same here. For me to quit, they would have to really get rid of parry decks and put a harsh paywall. Yeah, paywall is what I was talking about. It would have to be a harsh paywall. And then, yeah, they would just basically push me out. Otherwise, nah. You know, as much as I enjoy fighting with Ghost, she's one of my favorites, right? Ghost, Corvus, Starkey. If they nerf one of them, and I have all three of those at rank 5. And because I'm free to play, I don't get Sig Stones very easily. So all of the resources that I've been putting into it are very hard to come by. So if they nerfed it, it would really hurt, right? That still wouldn't get me gone, but I would talk about it. So I agree, it's extremely free-to-play friendly. Absolutely. Every time I hear someone talk about money grab, that always cracks me up. It's like a money grab. Did you really spend money on it? You know, like that Mr. Sinister. Okay? In Act 6. Now, that's a very poorly designed fight. And people are like, yeah, that's a cash grab. I did it. I didn't spend a dime. Not even close. I didn't even spend units. And Brian Grant, he's going through item lists. The problem is people aren't willing to do what you need to do in order to avoid spending money. Spending money is the easiest way to get through that content. And so they think of it that way, and they call it a cash grab. But it's not. I think in Marvel Future Fight, they outright just sell certain champions like Vision, but a lot cheaper. That's also an option. I would hate to see that, especially given what they do to champions. Can you imagine if they sold Cull outright? For one, they make more money not doing that. People spend more money trying to get him randomly than they would just outright. But I could just imagine that they sell him and then they nerf him. They would open themselves up big time to all kind of legal action. So I'm going to assume a one-time thing. They wouldn't want you to select champions. Oh, they would love it as long as they put champions in there that's a wide selection like they did, think about it. This arena is going to have people going for any one of those champions. So it just depends on what their goals are. What are their goals for the arena? If their goal is to get more people participating and fighting, then that's what's going to do it. That's exactly what will happen. If you want OG Thor, guess what? You got to put up a crazy high score to get that top 150. You want Thing, you've got to put up a crazy high score to get that top 150. If you want any of those champions, Sentinel, you've got to put up a crazy high score in order to get that champion. So you now have people that are competing that wouldn't have competed against you if it was just Dormammu. For example, people that want OG Thor are not going to be fighting against you for that. But because in order to get that champion they want, they've got to compete against you going for another champion, then yeah. Think about the Olympics. Can you imagine? See, in the Olympics, you have everybody competing for the same thing, right? And then you might have gold, silver, but they're still all competing for the same spot. Can you imagine if other areas, if you had multiple prizes, then you basically have everybody competing for any number of those things. So yeah, you would have more competition. So it just depends. I'm hoping it's a one-time thing though. It's hurting your head. So hopefully Kabam got rid of some of the bots so players have a better chance of getting a fair chance. You know what, the man Moses? You're going to always have people that are cheating, right? That's not my concern. My concern is what they do about it. Okay? So you got the top 150. Those are the only ones that'll get the champions, right? So now you go through and you find out that about 3 or 4, not a lot, maybe 3 out of the whole 150 were cheating. They were either botting or they were piloting, got somebody else, to do it, whatever. Okay? And you punish them and give them a ban. Because in your investigation, you discovered this, right? Well, you should now adjust the entire ranking. Even if you don't want to adjust the leaderboard, whoever got rank 151, 2, and 3 should have the champion delivered in their mailbox. But because Kabam doesn't do that, they just basically don't have to give out as many champions. Because see, that's what they don't want. They don't want to give out as many champions. That's why they keep it to 150. Why don't they change it to the top 300? Like they did adjust the other arenas, right? They don't, because they want to control the flow of champions into the game. They don't want to flood the game too quickly. So 150 is manageable, but if they can give out even less while people are grinding and spending money to earn units in order to refresh and all of that, then great, they win, right? And then they can say, well, we got the botters and we adjusted it. That's not helping anybody though. Only them. Catching the botters only helps Kabam unless they adjust. And that is what I would like to see happen. Let's see. Nah, I believe you on that one. I watched a lot of YouTubers get those cab crystals, and now those basic ones barely kick out 5 stars. Exactly. That's like I said, I don't have any proof, so I can't say for sure. No proof. But like you, I watched, I'm seeing, and they were insane. I mean, people were worried about how good they were in the beginning. That's how good they were, right? Now, you don't hear nothing. Oh, man. I changed my mind at the last minute. Oh, and then I did that and still let him get his special 3. Doggone it, man. That was all me. Let me see. Should I do it? Should I do it? What you think? What you think? What? Let's see if I can take him out before he gets me. Before the shock. And I did it. There we go. I hung in there and did it. J Slap, I think if we were to have to buy champs outright, they probably raise the prices of rank up materials. Probably. So I hope this arena doesn't stay the same. Hopefully it's only for this week. Yeah, you and me both. So I'd rather there be multiple arenas than choose a champ. Yep, me too. Or at least have champs together who would have similar cutoffs anyway. Well, you know what, J Slap? I don't know how long you've been playing the game, but the arenas used to be tiered. So basically, let's see, what not you. Let's grab you, and you. It used to be that you would go as high as you could. Okay? You would go as high as you could, and if you didn't get the top champion, you would end up getting the next one. So the featured champion or whatever, you had like 2 or 3, and they were ranked rewards, if I remember correctly. It's been a while, but they were ranked rewards. So what it would look like would be Thing might be the top rank reward, and then the next rank reward would be, or rather, OG Thor might be the top rank reward, and then Thing might be the next rank reward, and then Sentinel would be the next one on down. And that arena was, I hated that arena. I hated that style, because you never knew. It's like, okay, did you go too much or too little to get the one you wanted? If you didn't want the top one, you still had to put up enough that you didn't get the top one, but you got that second one. Yeah, I'd rather it be more targeted. So that's how it was before, and then they stopped doing that. And then they had multiple arenas. So yeah. All right. Whoa. Oh, no, you don't. No heavy in my face. And you and your parry. Nope. Still not hitting me with that heavy. Nice try, though. Arrow, what's up? What's up, man? So that's a great point of the bots. Absolutely. See, I'm a computer programmer, but I'm also a business major. I actually took both. So I am familiar with a lot of business. I've also had to deal with a lot of business shenanigans on the back end. So I know kind of how they think. I can't say whether this is how Kabam thinks, because I don't know. I'm not there. I'm not in any of their meetings. But that right there seems pretty clear to me that that benefits them. See, some technical difficulties were about to happen. That was a close one. You absolutely right, Paul. It sure was. Say, ooh, I forgot about tiered arenas. Yeah, see? That's why I was like, I don't know, because it was a long time ago. So a lot of people playing now don't remember those tiered arenas where they were, I believe they were just the ranked rewards. And oh man, did I not like those. But what I would often do in those arenas, I would just go as high as I could and hope I got somebody, because at that time, many times I didn't have any of the champions. So as long as I got one of the champions, I was good. Even if it was the lowest one. So I would just put up as much as I could, and I always got someone. That's why I'm able to say that I've never missed a champion that I've gone for, because even with that system, the champion I went for was any of the three. Whoops. Ooh, I can't wait for his buffs. I'm actually considering taking him up to rank 4 at least. And I have a gem to take him to rank 4 and 5. Just depends on if I get a better mutant, like Omega Red. And then that's a wrap. Domino, absolutely. See them Furies he's building up? Why can't Hulk get those? Actually, he needs the Furies like She-Hulk. Let's see. Tam Solo just caught up on all your openings from the last 2 months. Some good stuff. Thank you. Yeah, some good times and some bad times. A little saltiness, but also some dancing. That's how it is. See, wow, that's from way back when they first started running Arena. Like I said, I've been playing it for a while. Not as long as some, but I've been playing for a while. See, 4-star cutoffs were high. Yes, they were. I did 7 million for Gwenpool twice. Now, see, here's the thing. I say that I've never missed a champion, right? That's because I didn't go for everyone. When those arenas were high, the 4-star featured arena, when it first hit, I didn't go for any featured. Do you know who the first featured 4-star I ever went for was? Killmonger. So you can gauge how long the arena was before I ever went for a featured 4-star. The 4-star basic, though, I went for him. I think the highest... The highest that I ever went for a champion was Dr. Voodoo. I put up like 9 million for Dr. Voodoo back then. And you know that was crazy grinding. For my roster at the time too, it was nuts. But I did it. I grinded for Dr. Voodoo like I grinded for Havoc in the 5-star featured. Because Havoc was the first 5-star featured new champion that I went for. Ever. It took all days. Hard grinding. Every time my champions were off cooldown. It was insane. See, Killmonger was the first 5-star arena ever in the game. The 5-star arena. Because I know I didn't go for him as a 5-star. It was the 4-star featured. Whew. So I am old, been playing longer than y'all. It's possible. I haven't been playing since the game was out. But I have been playing a long time. I actually created my account. I think it was in 2014, I believe. which that was when the game came out, right? Well, not long after that, I created my account. There were... Uh-oh. Oops. I actually chose somebody I didn't mean to choose, but that's all right. Who we got here? Yeah, let's go with you. But when I started, I know they didn't have masteries. They didn't have alliances or anything like that. So I created the game. I mean, I created my account, played for maybe 3 months, and then was like, nah, just not feeling it, and stopped playing for the next like year and a half or so. And then I stepped back in to see if anything had changed, and it did. And I've been playing ever since. So my account is quite a bit older than how long I've actually been playing the game. You know, 3 months, didn't know anything, didn't watch any YouTube videos, knew nothing about anything. Came back, I was like, wait, there are 4 stars? You have 4-star champions? Didn't even know. But yeah, so now I've been playing for you know, straight anyway, for years now. And I think the only day that I have failed to log into this game was a time where my power was out in the entire neighborhood. And even then, I actually went down to an area where they did have power, got online, told everybody what was happening, and then my iPad had no more charge. And without power, I couldn't charge it up. And so it was, I think it was about 24 hours, maybe 26 or so, before the power came back on. That was the only time that I was not logged into this game for more than 24 hours. After that, I've been on every single time. Achilles, what's up, man? So I remember, J-Slap says, I remember I went for Hyperion. His was so high for back then. Yeah. See, I wouldn't mind if OG Hulk's Furies was ones that could be taken away, but I'd love for him to be able to add up Furies like Aegon. Like She-Hulk. I mean, I say this all the time, but how can you justify giving that mechanic to She-Hulk and not Hulk? That's like his signature thing. He got angrier and stronger as time went on. How could you not do that in a game like this, in a Marvel game? This is Hulk. I don't get it. You know, it'd be one thing if they hadn't given anybody that mechanic, but they gave She-Hulk that mechanic. So I'm just like, are you kidding me? I have returned. The stream just got better. Oh yeah, Jam. See, Gwenpool and Hyperion went for both and got them. Took a lot of playing all 3 days. Yeah, it was rough. Right now, I will grind, but I'm not grinding that high. Now, maybe when I get a roster like Tim's, I might consider it. Because y'all know Tim has a huge roster. Next 5-star is going to be Omega Red. I hope so, Momo. I hope so. Omega Red would go right up to rank 5 as fast as I could take him. And I would use my generic Awakening Gem on him. He would go up, 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 up. And see, with them nerfing folks, I know but I'm going to enjoy him while I can. And if they nerf him later, okay, on to the next one. I roll with it. Let's see, I remember bases. Oh, wait. Yeah, I know, right? I remember the bases tab. That was so funny. When are they going to put bases in? Big old soon. Bases coming soon. They were coming soon for a long time. So I think 4 stars were out when I started, but maybe not. Certainly less masteries. Yeah, I remember when they added masteries too. Yep. I think I said hello, Achilles, but hello. What's up? How you doing? Ooh, no wonder I'm getting hungry. Been streaming for more than 2 hours. And I didn't eat lunch. So yeah, that is messed up how they did Hulk. Absolutely. And see, Hulk is my favorite Marvel champion. Not in the game. He is just my favorite Marvel hero. Period. From when I was young. Wolverine, Spider-Man, those 3 are my top 3 favorite heroes growing up. I liked others, but those 3. I had their comic books. I would read their comics all the time. So to see how they did Hulk in here, while they're toning down Cull, Obsidian, Hulk should be doing damage like that. Hulk should be the one going Hulk smash and smashing folks. But no. They did him dirty. Yeah, I need me an Omega as well. Yeah, Raven, you and me both. See, the thing that sucks about nerfs is some people invest a lot of money, and I don't think a rank down ticket justifies that. Yeah, and that's a valid concern. This game has microtransactions. So people have invested money, real money. So yeah, definitely a valid concern. I don't know what they're gonna do, but see, if bases were gonna be like in Transformers, I'm glad they got never added. Yeah, I heard that. I've never played the Transformers game, but I heard that that's one of the reasons that they scrapped it. They saw it, they didn't like how that was implemented, and decided not to even go down that road. Kind of like items. Saying that's what I like about you, Shadow. You know it's a game and act like it. Some people take this game way too seriously. Absolutely not. You know, it's a game. Now I will say this. I do have a pet peeve. You know, like if we're talking about the game, right? And we're real passionate about the game and things that are being done. And someone says it's just a game. Okay? Let me clarify my position on that. This is a game. But there are real people with real feelings playing the game. And what we are passionate about is what is being done to the people playing the game. So yes, this is just a game, but it is something more because of the people. See, we used to play games and have a lot of people, they were very dismissive about folks' concerns and feelings and things, right? And they would say, man, don't worry about it, it's just a game. But if somebody is cheating, for example, you know, say me and you are playing a game of checkers, and I cheat all the time. And then I tell you, hey man, you shouldn't be upset about that. It's just a game. See, it's not about the game. It's about how you're treating the other person. And that is my take on it. It's definitely a game, but I usually get upset with how people are being treated while playing the game. Like when I made that video on the Nick Fury, listen to what I'm saying in that video. I didn't have Nick Fury. It didn't affect me directly. What I was upset about was how people were treated. And that's usually what gets me upset. You know, they could do whatever they want to this game, but how are they treating the folks that are playing the game? All right, let's see. There we go. But anyway, that's my take on the whole game thing, and that's what I keep in mind. So, you know, they can change things around. Yeah, that's fine. But when it affects people adversely, that's usually what I'm upset about. Hurts their pocket. You know, they spent a whole lot of money. When they did that thing with Scarlet Witch and the Awakening Gem, I know you guys remember that. I was so upset about it, and I didn't have an Awakened Scarlet Witch. I didn't buy that offer. But if I had had the money, I would have, just like a lot of other people did, for the same reason they would have, to awaken Scarlet Witch, who at the time was by far the most powerful champion in the game. So anybody that didn't have her awakened, they knew why people were purchasing that. So yeah, that really ticked me off. So I still love my Hulk. I don't have an OG Hulk. See, keep going, keep going. Yeah, I'm going for a little bit. I better not pass out. If y'all hear me real quiet after a long while, that may happen. It's never happened before. I've never passed out from a sugar low. But there's a first time for everything. I'm not supposed to go without eating like this either. Let's see. I figured it out. I got OBS running. Oh, nice. See, dude, Sentry should be the most powerful champion in the game, and look at him. Yep. Now here's the thing. You know, yeah, Achilles, I'm using Air Server. Now here's the thing. So there's an argument made that if they make the champions exactly as powerful as they are in the comics, that it would be wildly unbalanced, and I get that, right? My argument is not for making them, you know, exactly as powerful. I'm talking about mechanics. Okay, so for example, give Hulk that fury that She-Hulk has, right? But if you think it'll be too powerful, then don't make each of the Furies that potent. He would still get more powerful and stronger. He would still function like the Hulk. But he wouldn't be so overpowering that he would just be the clear, you know, winner over everything, you know? So do that. But at least have the champions function similar to how they function in the comics. All right, so that was my 5 stars done. And I'll just go through a few of my 4 stars here. I really shouldn't, but I'm gonna. Let's see, I'm just wondering why some people take it way more seriously than they should. Because it means more to some people than others. That's all. I'll give you an example. There was a guy who had a stroke. And his doctor told him to play games like this, you know? Now, he wasn't playing this game. This is a different game. I think it was World of Warcraft. And his doctor told him that is something that was very therapeutic for him, okay? So for him, it wasn't just a game. It was also some therapy. You have other people that use the game as an escape. I know I do. And so for them, the game is their lifeline. I also used to read a lot of books for an escape. They weren't just books. They were also a way for me to escape reality for a little bit, you know? Now, how seriously they take it, the reason I don't take it seriously is because even though this game is an escape for me, there are other games. And so if it's not this game, I'll choose another game that'll be an escape. Plenty out there. I might play another mobile game. I might play another PC game. No telling. But I do recognize that a lot of people, they invest a lot more into this game. What you spend your time with, you do grow an attachment to. And it's funny. Here's something. Hackers. Take your average, not hacker the way that it used to be when I was growing up, but hacker the way it has become known. Computer criminals. They use the term synonymously. I used to fight that fight. I don't fight it anymore. All right. So take a guy who used his computer to break into some systems, right? And they catch him. You ask your typical hacker, not every one of them, but you ask your typical one whether they would rather go to jail or have their computer taken from them. They'll choose the jail. And that may seem crazy to a lot of folks. But they grow attached to their computer. I will tell you right now that if my computer goes down, I'm going to be really sad. When my computer, I've had it go down in the past, where I've had to get a new motherboard and all of that, folks could tell when my computer was down. My mood, while it was down, was sad until I got it back up. Now, it wouldn't be as bad now because I have my iPad. But say my computer broke and my iPad got stolen. You guys would not want to be around me. You might have to put me on a watch. I'd be so sad it wouldn't even be funny. Until we could rectify that. My mom would be looking to see how we could get a loan from someplace to get me back. That's how bad it would most likely be. What you spend a lot of time with, you definitely grow attached to. Let's see. Am I going for a saber? What's up, man? Am I going for the feature? Absolutely not. That's too high, too rich for my blood. Dormammu would be ridiculous. I wanted them. That's why I kind of got a little upset when I saw it, because I don't have Dormammu as a 5-star. And if that had been just his arena, see, I wait for the arenas that have the old champions that nobody really wants, that are going to go low. If it had been a Dormammu arena, I would have waited, seen what he went for first round, and if he went low enough, I would have gone for him. But I can't go for him now. Not unless I'm willing to put up 70 million, and I'm not going to put up 70 million for Dormammu. Yeah, I mean, that's fair enough, Paul. People spend and spend their money and their time on the things that they enjoy. It's true of anything. You may okay, I'll give you an example here. My friends used to always mess with me, right? Because I spent money on my computer. I bought a $500 graphics card back in the day. I spent $300 on each of my monitors. They were on sale. Some big old monitors too. I spent $600 to get those 2 monitors. Okay? And my friend was like, that is ridiculous. You're spending a lot of money on that. That's crazy. Okay? And so I sat him down and I said, all right, let me ask you something. I said, how much money do you spend a year on clothes? I said, now, how much money do you spend a year going to the movies? And when we got done, he found that he spent a lot more money than I did. Because while I purchased things big, like that graphics card was $500, right? I didn't buy a graphics card, every few months. I would buy one a year and I would sell my old one so that the next one usually wasn't that expensive. It was only, the initial ones. So yeah, you spend on what you enjoy. That's where your focus is. I tended to spend on electronics. I didn't spend money on clothes. He gave me up as a lost cause when it came to clothes. Because I do not buy clothes. Every so often. Now, when I was working, I tried to go every couple of years to buy clothes. When I got a new job, I went out and bought new clothes. And when I buy new clothes, I buy enough that I can do laundry once a week. So I'm gonna buy, usually 5 shirts and 5 different pairs of pants or shorts or, whatever. It just depends. But I only do that, every couple of years. I'm wearing sneakers right now that you would be surprised at how old those sneakers are that I'm wearing right now. When I tell my friend, I'm like, the sneakers I'm wearing right now are the same sneakers that we bought when we went out to the mall that time. That was years ago. And I do mean years. They have to be at least 9 or 10 years old. And they're the only pair of sneakers that I wear. So yeah, I'm not into the clothes thing, but I will spend $500 on a graphics card. So yeah, it just depends. Let's see, sometimes it amazes me that players like you and others don't have some of the original set of champions like Hulk or... Yeah, it's random. Well, keep in mind that there were no 5 stars when we started playing. So we couldn't get them. But I do have Magic. At least. She's still not awakened, though. So yeah, I'd rather go to jail over losing my laptop. See? And like I said, it seems crazy to folks, but yeah. And everybody has something. That's the thing. Like, I can say, man, I can't understand how this guy would love insert whatever so much that he would do that. But that's just because that's not my thing. They would not understand maybe some of my interests and loves either. So yeah, just knowing that this is the kind of thing that makes the world go round. Now, that might just be a maturity thing, an age thing, experience, what have you. So, yep, I'm totally convinced now that you mentioned spending a lot on a GPU. I did. Yep, I retract my statement. I paid an F-ton on my GPU. I spent more on it than literally anything else. Exactly. That's the thing. You know how they say, walk a mile in their shoes? That's what you have to do. You sit there like, okay, I have quite a few friends that have addictions, right? They have alcohol, drug addictions, and I don't do any of that. I'm one of those guys that you sit there looking at funny because I don't drink, I don't do drugs. You could have a nice big pile of weed on a table, and I would sit in that room, and I would not be tempted to smoke any of it. I don't have those urges, okay? However, I don't look down on somebody else that does just because I don't have that particular urge, because I have others. I have other things that if you sat there on that table, I'd be having a problem. I'd be sitting there going, you know what? Let me out. I don't even want to be dealing with this, man. We each have our own weaknesses. So just because I don't have your particular weakness doesn't mean I don't have any. It doesn't make me any better. I definitely got my issues. Woo! Say, let's see. Hey, La Shadow, your magic is no match for mine. Yeah, mine. I've recently took her to rank 4, as you know. Still unawakened. Still relatively unused. I only use her in the arena. But she's there. So if I do need her, I can use her. So yeah, my phone bill will get paid more than anything else. There you go. Irfan, what's up? Yeah, I haven't seen you in a little while, man. How are you doing? Not been tempted? That's really generous. Well, yeah. But like I said, there are things that I would be tempted over. That's not one of them. See, that's when I tell people that, Momo, they instantly get defensive if they happen to have, that. Like if they drink or they smoke or they do drugs, they instantly get defensive when I tell them that I don't do any of those things. And I used to wonder why. I was like, what does what I don't do have to do with what you do? But I understand. They think that I'd be looking down at them or passing judgment on them because I don't do those things and they do. But once they get to know me, they know better. I am probably the most non-judgmental person that you might find. And by judgment, I'm talking about condemnation. Because we judge all the time. We judge actions. And you need to show discernment or whatever. But the judgment I'm talking about is condemning somebody, looking down on somebody because of something that they're doing. No. I also don't think there's any such thing as a bad person. I think there are people that do bad things. And that is a very important distinction. Does anybody know why that's an important distinction? You have people that have done some horrible things. And you might hear them say, I'm just a bad person. From when I was young, I've been doing all of these things. I'm just a bad person. Don't even worry about me. Don't try to save me, blah, blah, blah. I'm just a bad person. But why is it important to know that they're not a bad person? They're just a person that does or did bad things. Let's see. Yeah, my friends get defensive when I tell them I don't drink or do any of what they do. They tell me they will get me drinking one day. I said, nah, I'm not interested. Exactly. Like I said, once they know me, they know better. And they even defend me. If somebody offers it, they'll be like, nah, he don't do that. And then they might, get their own thing. Because growing up in New York City, most of my friends smoked weed and did drugs, right? Crack was the big thing. A lot of my friends did all that stuff, right? So yeah, these are my friends. My friends did some things that I definitely disapproved of, but it didn't have anything to do with, me being friends with them or me thinking less of them. Let's see, you've been busy these days, Irfan? Retired from Alliance after season 11, no plans for season 12. Much needed break. Okay, cool. Fair enough. So I understand what you mean, but those who judge that way, it's because they see themselves in that person's place. Sometimes, absolutely. Absolutely. So there's no such thing as a bad person. A bloody round of applause for you, sir. No man is ever truly bad or good. Absolutely. I absolutely believe that. So let me explain what I mean and why I say that. So if a person is actually just bad, there's nothing you can do. They're just bad. But if you are a person that does bad things, you can change. You can change your behavior. Doing bad things, that can be a choice. Okay? There is something that can be done. So you can take responsibility for your behavior. See, just saying I'm bad does not take responsibility for your behavior. You can just say, oh, I'm just bad. Okay, and then now what? There's no correction. But if you did something bad, you made a poor choice. You didn't make a mistake. You made a poor choice. You can learn to make better choices. That is why I say that. That's why I say what I say. So yeah, but it's not bad people. It's just they have been into it, which gets them addicted to it. So even some tell me never do drugs or smoke. It's not good for you. I say I won't smoke. Yeah. And like I said, yeah, they're not bad people just because they got addicted. Some people are born addicted. Did you know that? So yeah. So that's why you should be thankful if grown up in a strong Christian family. Even if my family wasn't, I still wouldn't have the cravings of drugs or alcohol. The way it's described is disgusting. That is also true. You do have an advantage there because I did grow up in a strong Christian family. And let me tell you what my father did for me one day. So back then they used to have these commercials about drugs. Don't do drugs. This is your brain on drugs. All this kind of stuff, right? But I remember this lesson. My dad brought me to the door one time. Now, he grew up in Harlem, where this was an everyday occurrence. He moved out of that area so that we would have a better environment. You know, it wasn't a great environment, but it was a better one than what he grew up in. And he showed me, I saw 3 guys, 2 on either side of this guy. He was walking, he was throwing up, and it looked like he could not walk on his own. And my father was like, I thought I would never see this again, because again, he grew up with it and moved away. And I didn't know what I was seeing. And he explained it to me. He said, that guy in the middle has done so much drugs, he's overdosed. He may have gotten a clean batch, a pure batch, or what. But he overdosed, and if he is not kept walking, he will die. He will lay right out and die. So they are walking him, trying to get him to throw it up until he can get back. That's something that I'll bet many of you have never seen in your life. But that stuck with me. Why in the world would I ever be tempted to take drugs after seeing something like that? But mind you, I was already not, inclined anyway. But that cemented it. See, I have a personality where I like to be in control of myself. I'm a control freak. Control of me, not of you, of me. And so anything that takes control from me, I don't like. Oh, thing. Don't be throwing those specials like that. Okay, good. We're fine here. All right. Come on, thing. There we go. Now you're playing ball. And his protection was on cooldown. See, what is the cutoff for the 3 stars thing? I'm not sure, Black Smoke. I am not sure. In my opinion, every day is another chance to change your life. Absolutely. Poor choices is your forte. But yeah, I have the cutoff at 1.3 million. But honestly, put up 1.6 if you want them. If you want one of those champions, put up a nice high score, because there's no telling. This is the first time they're doing something like this. So there's no real way to tell what it's going to be. See, also smoking and drinking a lot of the time is either for enjoyment, addiction, and for the helping of calming yourself. For me, what calms me, snacks, listening to music. Yep. With all due respect, it has more to do with a person's morals and stuff affecting them and affecting their behaviors than their beliefs. Well, here's the thing, Paul. Your behavior is based on your beliefs. That is what is behind it. And your beliefs are based on your values. So I believe that's what you're saying when you talk about your morals. It's your values. Your values affect your beliefs. What you think, how you think, that affects your behavior. See, may I ask what's your name? You may. It's Lord Shadow. Black Smoke is... No, Paul, it's not a RNG based crystal. You talking about this arena? It's not a crystal. You actually choose the champion. It's not RNG at all. If you put up enough of a score and you get the top, you are going to be able to choose one of the 6 champions that they've listed. Not a crystal. See, my friend used to buy drugs and I used to go with him, and because of those drugs, he couldn't attend classes when he does a lot of drugs, and I told him it's better to keep it to the weekend. Yeah? See, I've seen people throw up when I was in the UK. It was bad. Let's see, that sounds about right. It works to get normally top. Huh? See, now I see that too much here in Baltimore. Yeah, if you come from a city, an inner city, then yeah, you probably have seen that. But I know a lot of people have not. But yeah, in the inner city, absolutely. Let's see, no problem. BSPA, wait, what? PSP, drugs are bad. TAN was good. Later. I'll go to 2.5 million. Yeah, like I said, I go overkill. Say, I'm not going for him again. It's okay. All good, Jonathan. Had a big break from the game. Feel refreshed. Woo! Okay. So I know. Says, oh well, I was wrong. Yeah, it's. You just now noticing that, Momo? That you're a mod? I had to cut back on the mods, though. I didn't want it to be just a sea of blue. But I wanted to give it to, you know, a couple of folks that I know are somewhat regular. Okay, whew, I think I'm caught up. You just noticed. That is so funny, Momo. I gave it to you the last time you were in the stream. I was like, hold on for a second. Let me fix something right quick. And then I gave it to you. I just didn't tell you anything. I wanted it to be a surprise. Woo! Yummy. Keep hitting me. Surprise. All right, Black Smoke. Yeah, I'm not going on for too much longer because I really have to eat. It's almost 4 o'clock. I've been going on for almost 3 hours. That's not good. But let me finish up my my 4 stars here. Woo! I gotta get her as a 5-star. But this will just help me get done with this arena faster. I should be done with it by tomorrow morning. And well on my way to the other ones. Yeah, we got a few more rounds and then we'll call it. Nick Fury arena prediction. Bella, what's up? What's up? I have my cutoff predictions at the bottom of the screen. But keep in mind that this is just my guess. I would always go higher if I were you. And personally, if I wanted Nick Fury and I did not have him, I would put up 5 million or 6 because I always go for overkill. And that's because no champion goes that high. So I always put up a score that I know I'm going to get the champion, you know, or I'm 99.9% sure I'm going to get the champion. Ooh. Bleed, big boy, bleed. Yeah, Mickey, Momo. Oh, man. But yeah, I am definitely feeling it. Definitely going to need to get me some food quickly after this stream. I'll make something quick. I might even eat a little Italian ice for a little sweet shot of sweetness. Just in case. Fleshally, do you notice something different? Something different like what? You got a hug. Oh, a huge roster. Oh, roaster. What in the world, Momo? I have him as a 4-star, but not awakened. And I can put up 3 million pretty easily, so it's fine. Yep, there you go. You should be okay with that. But that would be close to the cutoff that I'm thinking it will be. Whoops. Didn't mean to click that. But what am I trying to notice different, Momo? What happened? What am I not noticing? What I miss? Momo! What did I miss? So now I can easily go more. That's the average I go. Fair enough. But yeah, see, I have all the 4-stars now because I always go for them in the featured now. But before I had all 4 stars, I would always put up 5 or 6 million. I would do that for the first round, and then second round, whatever they went for the first round, I would put up like 1 million more. And with that pattern, I have never missed a champion yet in any arena that I've gone for. Ah, She-Hulk. It's funny, in the arenas now, when I do come up against She-Hulks, I don't find the ranked up She-Hulks anymore. I wonder why. Why do y'all suppose that is? All right, let's see. We got Hulk is the last one, and I'll just get these guys. I really was gonna rank up. Oh, I did rank up this last level up. Tomorrow, you guys will see the next rank up video. But I did take up my Ronin 5-star to rank 2. And I was going to take up Emma Frost as a 4-star to rank 5. Since I don't have her as a 5-star. But I keep prioritizing 5 stars over them. Is it showing now? I don't know. What am I looking at? It might be something that I'm not... Is it something on the stream that I'm supposed to be seeing? Maybe it's getting filtered out. Alright, final fight. Fight, fight, fight! Alright. It's about that time. Tim, you there? Ooh. Okay. Noob of MCOC, what's up? Yeah, I saw you. You were here before the stream started. But now it's about to go. Because I got to eat. So I got Hella some minutes ago from Arena. Is she worth it to rank up? As I mainly use 4 stars for everything, as you know. I guess I have 16 5-stars, but still I like to use 4 stars and enjoy ranking them. In my opinion, no. I'm not a fan of Hella. Not a fan of Hella at all. Alright. Well, that is going to do it, guys. So it sounds like KT and Dorky Diggity Dave are streaming. So let's get a trying to think. We rated KT last time, right? I'm trying to remember if we've rated Dave recently or not. Well, I like Dorky Diggity Dave, noob. I love him. Love him to death. But anyway, because I gotta eat. Let's raid KT. If you would pop up a link to his stream for me. That would be most appreciated. And then I'm going to go get something to eat. All right, there we go. Tim got the link. All right, guys. I will see you in KT stream. Hashtag out of the shadows. So that he knows that you're coming from my stream. And I will hang out in his stream for a little while I'm getting my food ready and all that good stuff. All right, so take care, everybody. Click like, subscribe, leave a comment, and you all have a blessed day.